in the Premiership, so this is their time to maybe put some pressure on the Japanese team only.
Definitely. The Valley Women's Premiership team just a couple of weeks ago won down here in the Hong Kong Women's Premiership in a fantastic win against the Hong Kong Football Club. But let's see what they can do up front here against a strong Blue Angels pack. And they look to spread the ball wide, the Blue Angels. Good footwork getting on the outside, an absolute pace there from Hangishi as she sprints down the sideline with an opening try for the Blue Angels. Pretty well done.
Yeah, that was a great attacking threat on the outside, and just unfortunate by Sunday Ho to not break that fend and let the attacker get past her, but that's a strong fend and hard to defend anyways.
It's good opening signs there for Nagato Blue Angels, looking to spread the ball early and get it into their pacey wingers. Done exactly that. Araki Hagishi with the try.
It's also been great to see that the kicks are very contestable, and so it's good to see the chasers putting pressure under kickoff receipts.
Absolutely. As in sevens, the kickoff is such an important facet of the game, and that one there gets left by the Valley Broncos, so it barrels into touch. It's going to be a Broncos line out just around 30 metres from their own line.
It's going to be exciting to see Tanya Da throw, our Hong Kong hooker. She's got a great throw, so this is going to be a good line out.
As Da looks to get it in, but it's really well contested from the Blue Angels, and they manage to get it onto their side and get a bit of width on it early. Good interlinking of passes there, and a strong carry. The Blue Angels, really good skill set, retaining the ball well. Good passes, but that one just goes to ground as Inovi takes contact. Valley have done well there in their contesting, and that's a fantastic piece of play there defensively from Gray. She gets over the ball and she can't be cleaned out, so that's a penalty for the Valley Broncos. That's a win.
Yeah, that's a great defensive effort, and it's going to be interesting to see what Valley chooses their penalty. I guess it's a line out, so that's kind of what they see their strengths are, maybe a line out set piece and a chance for them to attack, get the ball wide, get it to Sunday Ho, their speedster, and see how they play, move the ball around in the middle.
Definitely favouring that platform to launch off as Tanya Da looks down the back of the line out, and that's a better one. Good hands there, catching the ball low, but intercepted there from the Blue Angels. And it's going to be a penalty for not rolling away. So a quick tap is taken there by Bata Vakalola. She does really well, fighting nicely in contact. The show and go. But held up nicely there from Kaylee. Another good pass of the Blue Angels, and she's got a whole bunch of space. It's Ahi Inovi under the sticks for their second try.
Yeah, that was a great short line. Good identification of bodies, defensive bodies turning out wide, taking the space. It was a good pass as well, ball out in front. Yeah, easy attacking opportunity for the Blue Angels.
Yeah, just doing those basics really well, fixing defenders and short passes and ball carriers running a real hard direct line. It's so difficult to stop.
Another opportunity for a contestable kick. The Blue Angels have a great kickoff chase and a good contestable kick, so this is another opportunity to get possession back for them.
As they look to get us restarted with another contestable kick, and it's slightly knocked on there by the Valley Broncos, so advantage to the Blue Angels as they look to spread this wide with a bit of footwork, but well taken there by Ataonio. Good passes. Bit of pace there. Down the sideline. Good step back in from Konishi. Great footwork from Konishi. Can she go all the way? She cuts back to the left. And it's try time for Shota Konishi for the Nagato Blue Angels. Sensational. And they're starting to put some real work in now, Gabby.
Yeah, that was great footwork, evasion of defenders. Valley did well, or the Broncos did well to work back and try and put some pressure on the attacker, but her footwork was great, and even with the lack of support, she was confident, didn't pull back. Yeah, that was a great attack from her individual effort.
Really, really good play there from the Blue Angels, and it just shows how difficult this 10s format is as far as the sort of tax it takes on the lungs. There's some tired bodies out there, and it's a long day.
Yeah, it's been a hot, long day of rugby, so I'm imagining there's lots of fatigue. Substitutes will be important in these last few games of the day.
6 minutes gone, and the Nagato Blue Angels 19 to the Valley Broncos 0, but it's a good take there from the Broncos, and they march forward. Now looking to play with a bit of width. Valley. Good little dancing feet there from Kaylee. Good pass from Wong. Miss out ball. Finds the receiver. And some good phases here in their own 22. They're looking to run it out. She's got to stay in though. The little pop pass falls the way of the Blue Angels, so another attacking opportunity here for Nagato. Getting it wide, but deep. But they're going to come back. There was an advantage being played for a small knock on. So the Blue Angels get a scrum right back at about the 30-metre mark.
That just shows the amount of, when you put pressure on the attack, and how important it is to put pressure on the attack in their 22. And unfortunately, just a tiny drop ball from Haruka. But that's given Blue Angels a great attacking opportunity, and I'm excited to see what they do with the ball in this position.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, Gabby. And they've been strong in this set-piece phase as well. And they've got some real attacking threats all across this back line as they look to link back up with a nice little cut back in. Strong defense there from Valley, but they let her go, and she manages to wriggle out of that one. That's Furashaki under the sticks with some really good feet, and that's just not dying in the tackle, not taking no for an answer, and continuing to pump your legs.
Yeah, that was great. That's definitely a hard skill to master, that mindset of pumping the legs, not going down, don't let the defense have it easy. So that was a great individual effort, and unfortunate to not complete the tackle. And she should, I mean, it's quite hard when someone's pumping their legs that hard, but yeah, that was great from her.
Yeah. She just looked to offload. Everyone went off her, and she's like, hey, I can do this all myself. Really, really good try. As the Angels pull away to a 26-0 lead with 9 minutes gone in this first half. And the kickoff, well contested. It falls back on the Blue Angels side. They look to spread it wide once again. They got speedsters outside through the likes of Bethan. Good work to stay in the field of play as they swing it back to the other side of the field. Great little offload there from Beta Vakalolo, and gets it away to Enovi for another try. She gets her second for the day. Fantastic work.
That offload, she made that look easy, the razzle-dazzle, but that was really impressive to get that ball away mid-tackle and it to be perfect in front of the outside runner. That was an amazing offload.
Yeah, really good, making it look easy. But it's a hard skill to master, and it's an even harder skill to defend. So that brings us to halftime, and it's the Nagato Blue Angels at 33 playing the Broncos 0, but this first half, Gabby, it's all been the Blue Angels' way so far.
Yeah, but the Broncos haven't had much possession. If they have some possession, maybe they can create some good momentum and put the Blue Angels under some pressure, test their defensive skill, maybe use their bigger bodies to create that momentum up through the middle, because Broncos do have some big ball carriers that they should be utilizing a little bit more if they have possession in the second half.
Yeah, I completely agree. They want to move away from playing the Blue Angels style of quick, fast, expensive footy. They want to play at their own pace, get a lot of good set piece in, truck it up a bit, keep possession, build phases, and wear down this Nagato Blue Angels side.
Yeah, I think that's going to be super important for them. Just building phases, I think, is going to be crucial for them in this next half, keeping possession.
Definitely. It's a tall ask to come back from a 33-0 lead, but we still have another full half of rugby in front of us. So let's see what this Valley team can do for their hometown fans. It's a sensational day down here at the Hong Kong Football Club, and what a fantastic venue to put on this showcase, which is the tradition Hong Kong Football Club 10s, the best 10s tournament in the world.
Absolutely. It's great rugby, loads of international quality players, and it's also super social. There's loads of fun, loads of activity, lots of drinking.
Exactly. It's the perfect mix of work and play, and we've still got lots of rugby ahead of us, with a number of matches running us all through to 9 p.m. tonight, local time here in Hong Kong, and another full day of activity tomorrow with all of the finals. So we've got some pretty exciting stuff ahead of us. As we look to get the second half underway, Leatoa kicks off, and the Blue Angels take this well and look to go wide straight away.
Nagato Blue Angels looking really dominant.
Really good work here from Nagato Blue Angels, bringing it back up towards the 40. Lots of depth there from the Blue Angels. Got runners, got options. Oh, showing good pace, but just a foot in touch there. So it's going to be a Valley Broncos line out, and they get to have that set piece platform that they've needed so well.
Yeah, and that was a great defensive connection from Tyler Botha and Haruka. That control, trusting your inside, staying high, going low for that chop tackle. That was a perfectly systematic example of defense from Broncos. I'd like to see more of that coming into the second half.
Yeah, very much so. As the line out works well there for Valley, and they pop it back on the inside switch, and it's Leatoa taking the collision, and they look to go blind through Gray, passing it through to Kaylee. Good leg drive from Kaylee. It's Gray, picks and goes herself. Good clean out from Valley. Ball bobbles backwards though, but they win the penalty, and they're going to go quickly as Valley. Good attacking opportunity here. Calls for the switch, doesn't use it. Good fend off. Fu gets a little bit wider. Good collision there in the midfield. Better phases here from Valley. Good hands from Kaylee. She's been really strong with ball in hand as Kaylee. Oh, really good carry here from Gray. Gray gets it back again and offloads it. Finds a little bit of width too. Oh, it's really good for Valley here. So close to the line. Can they recycle it? But it's going to be a penalty, and they go quickly, do Valley. They want to get a bit of width. Little offload goes to the hand of a Blue Angels player. So a bit of a get out of jail free card there from the Nagato Blue Angels as they look to exit their own lines. But they're not out of it yet. The ball goes to Waimitso, and she's got good footwork. Oh, but the ball ripped out in the tackle. So the Blue Angels again, defensively strong. As they look to settle things down here and take the pressure off. Small knock on there, though. So it's going to be a scrum to the Valley Broncos, 5 meters out. This looks like the perfect attacking opportunity here, Gabby.
Yeah, that was some exciting attack from the Broncos. They've done exactly what we've spoke about at halftime. They're using their bigger bodies. They're getting some momentum. They missed out on the execution to get the ball wide, but it looks really promising that they've started to utilize their strengths much better coming into the second half.
Absolutely, a much stronger second half performance from the Valley Broncos. And we've got Tyler Booth looking to get this ball in and attack only 5 meters out from the Blue Angels line. A lot of pressure there from the Blue Angels halfback, and manages to force a knock on there from Booth. So it's going to be a scrum now for the Nagato Blue Angels.
Yeah, just took her eyes off the ball for a second and just lost that at the back of the scrum on that leg poking out. But maybe they can apply some pressure on the Blue Angels. They are on their try line, so this is a perfect opportunity to put some pressure on them, test their exit, test that kick, and see if they can come back with a good counter-attack like Haruka had displayed previously.
Absolutely. It's so difficult in this format of rugby without having the flankers in number 8 to sort of support that halfback clearing the ball away from the scrum. There's a lot of pressure on them, but the Blue Angels look to run themselves down the blind side, and some good little feet, but it pops back and Valley back into possession. And good strong carry there from Ferrari. Good collision into the midfield. Valley looking to build phases. Ball falls on the way of the Blue Angels though. Another chance to exit their lines. And this time a little bit better as Disboti kicks that down to the 22.
Yeah, great exit, but also some great pressure from the Broncos. Forced to kick from midfield, which is not probably where they wanted to exit from, but they've managed to secure a good attacking position, and let's see if they can utilize this opportunity a bit better than they have previously. They've got their set piece coming up, and great positioning for Broncos to attack.
Absolutely. You must say this second half performance so far from the Valley Broncos has been a lot better. They're winning the territory battle. They're keeping the Nagato Blue Angels in their own half, and they're not able to exit. So Valley are able to put on a lot of pressure. They just need to be able to convert that into points. But unfortunately, that line out goes a little bit wayward, and it gives the Blue Angels an opportunity out wide here. And they do really well defensively there to shut that down, the Valley Broncos. But unfortunately, caught a little bit high in that tackle, so it's going to be a penalty to the Nagato Blue Angels, and this is a better opportunity to exit and release a lot of pressure off this team.
Yeah, it looks like they've gone for the smart decision of gaining back some territory to take off some pressure off, and also put them in a better position to attack, because they do have a very threatening winger. If they can get the ball in her hands, I'm sure she can do some damage from this end of the field.
Absolutely. They have attacking threats all across this back line, but they've got to get the set piece right, and they do that really well. The Blue Angels looking to strike. Good little set piece play, and a whole lot of pace there shown from Shino, and she's got a clean set of heels. She's going to go all the way under the sticks. A fantastic try there from Haruna Shino under the poles.
Yeah, that was a great individual effort, running hard, not stopping, not slowing down. She knew exactly what she wanted to do. Very decisive attack. She saw the drifting defenders and took the space. Made it look very easy. Yeah,
a really good set-piece work try, just opening up the space, and way to capitalise on it there from Haruna Shino. Just watch it here as she goes bang. Too much pace, too much power.
It's also been great to see that the conversion and the extra points have been easily added throughout this tournament. Great kicking accuracy.
Yeah, definitely. It's not an easy skill, the drop goal. As we get underway, the Blue Angels opt for a short line out to contest it, knocking it backwards and getting it on their own side, so they've done really well there, and now looking to put a little bit of width on the ball. Oh, really good tackle there from the Valley Broncos, but it's still on the side of Gentle. She gets it away. Good flat ball. Strong in the contact there from Higashi. Good passes now from the Blue Angels. Flat ball, but not able to keep hold of it. It dribbles over into touch. So Valley get an opportunity here, actually for a scrum. I believe it was a knock-on first.
Yeah, very smart from Haruka not touching that ball as it was dribbling out. But yeah, they've got an opportunity for a scrum set piece, which is part of their strong suit. So hopefully they can have fast, quick ball, clean ball out from the back of the scrum and have a clean exit to take away some pressure.
Absolutely. With a minute to play, the Broncos will really want to look to put something together here with this attacking platform, give their fans something to cheer about. And it's a good platform from the Broncos. They get the ball away, looking for a bit of width now. Good little show and go, but defensively met. Good pass there as they try and go back to the other side. But the Blue Angels showing real prowess in defense. Good little footwork there, and the pop back on the inside. Great work. Really hard to bring down. She does well. But unfortunately holding on. Needed the support players there to help clean the ruck. This is going to give the Nagato Blue Angels another opportunity as we are into the last play. I'll see if they want to quickly tap. No. That's enough for them. 40 points, plays the Valley Broncos 0, and it's a fanatic win here from the Nagato Blue Angels, showing real dominance. And up next, we have the women's Pool B game of the Haywoods Tropic versus Shogun. So stay tuned.